This summer, Prime Video takes you back before Legally Blonde, before law school, and into the world of Elle Woods in high school. Set in 1995, this Gemini vegetarian knows exactly who she is until her family moves from Bel Air to Seattle. Packed with iconic fashion, 90s nostalgia, and a throwback soundtrack, Elle proves one thing. Law school was hard. High school was harder. From the world of Legally Blonde, watch Elle, a new original series only on Prime Video. Watch now.
This episode is brought to you by Accenture. When your advertising operations fall out of sync, everything else follows. Spotify and Accenture are working together to reinvent the rhythm of ad sales, using automation, analytics, and smarter workflows to simplify campaign delivery and access better data across the business. The result? Less time spent on operations, more time connecting brands with the moments and fandoms that matter most. Learn more at accenture.com/Spotify.
This summer, say I do.
I am marrying a stranger.
Like never before.
Am I crazy?
It's a whole new Married at First Sight on Peacock.
Thank God I woke up in love.
With new experts.
My name is Dr. Lisa.
My name is Paul Brunson.
More couples.
This could be the start of a very successful marriage.
And more surprises.
Or maybe not.
Everything is just not enough.
You're a little bit crazy.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
I want my fairy tale ending.
Married at First Sight, now streaming. New episodes Thursdays, only on Peacock.
All right. Before we go on, let's give a moment of silence for the ones who aren't here with us today for whatever reason. Let's give this moment to them. Coming up on the couch on the 17th, we got Derek, the spiritual coach. This will be his second time on the couch. I'm super excited to have him. On the 20th, it's going to be mental health talk. And on the 30th, it's going to be Fuck Fentanyl. The first week of August is actually prison jail felon talk, but I think it's 2 days before. Anyways, yeah. I'll tell you guys the rest of what's coming up next week. Also, make sure that you check on your people. If you fuck with somebody, make sure that you check on them. If you know anybody that's in a hospital or nursing home, you know, or doing dialysis or, you know, have an autoimmune disease, sickle cell, make sure you check on your people. You know, sometimes you never know who is actually alone. Somebody might be in that hospital by themselves, you know, being taken advantage of by the hospital because they don't have nobody that's there to advocate for them. So make sure you reach out to your people, check on them. If you know anybody that's in the prison, write them. For some reason, every time I write or fill out an application to come visit, I get canceled. They just don't. They don't answer me. They don't respond back, or they'll send back my letters. So if you can write your people. Today's episode is, of course, Early Mornings on the Couch. But I titled it Place Blame because, one, we all know that it's a habit of people. And it might even be a habit of yours. But I think sometimes for people, let me speak on myself real quick. Let me try to think of a time that I've placed blame on somebody for something that I did. Yeah, I don't think I did. So let's get into some people. Because I think for some people, it's easier to place blame on someone than to admit that they did it or to admit that they fucked up. You know, because it be some fucked up shit. Like who the fuck broke my vase? Brandon did it. Blaming it on your brother. You know, I remember as a child, my grandmother used to always tell me, which was my father's mother, she used to always tell me, you know what I like about you the most? And I used to say, what? I like that even if you get in trouble, you still tell the truth. I said, that's true. Because I would be in trouble a lot. I'm talking about a lot. I was in so much trouble. Like, but I couldn't imagine at the time, like, my sister and my brother was like, these was my motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't imagine placing blame on them and then they get in trouble. I'd be like, nah, I'll take that because it was me anyway. And I don't want nobody getting in trouble. Grand Rising, bro. I don't want nobody getting in trouble for something that I did. So, again, I was always in trouble. I was always on punishment. Matter of fact, I think I'm probably still on punishment. Like, the shit was crazy, but like I said, I can't remember a time that I placed blame on people, but I think for some people it's easy, you know, especially when you're embarrassed. You know, it's maybe more than a few reasons why somebody would place blame on somebody else, or even insinuate that it's somebody else other than them, because they're either trying to deceive you on purpose for a reason, to whatever reason. You might be an undercover police. You might be just the type of person that this is what you do. Those type of people are actually scary. To me, I feel like they so scary. Like, oh my gosh, like, no, not that they scared. Yeah, they scared, but they scary. Like, I don't want to be around those type of people. Like, if you can place blame on someone just because you want to, just because you can, just because you can make it sound good. Especially, this is the thing, and I've spoken on this before. If you aren't a felon, and the other person that you placing the blame on is a felon, it's going to be easier for people to believe that it was them rather than that it was you. Even if they be like, hold on, no, it wasn't even me. It was this motherfucker. Like, how y'all going to take this motherfucker over me? They like, well, because you a felon. Like, and they're not. And so for anybody who's ever done any time, it's kind of hard, because it's like, yo, I can't be around nobody like that, because what if I make them mad to the point where they want to go to my PO or they want to go to the police and just make some shit up, because they can. And until you spend the money to prove that you innocent, to jail you fucking go. To jail you motherfucking go. And you got those people that are actually genuinely scared to catch a case. Genuinely scared. They, in their mind, they was like, you know what? I can do this. I can go rob this bank. I could go rob this person. I can go, you know, a robbery gone wrong. I could go get these, whatever you plan to do, you psych yourself up to doing it. You like, yeah. Even if you took drugs to do it. And then you went and did it. And then when you got caught, now you like, time? I'm caught? Now you sinking further and further back. Now you just like thinking, and you hand on the chin. You not, oh yeah, that was me. Or, oh, you gonna have to prove it, that's cool. Let them prove it. Immediately when you get in that room, you don't have to say a fuck thing. All you gotta say is, I want my lawyer. And it's over. Interview over. Police cannot stay. They can. But technically, they not supposed to. So you don't technically have to fucking talk. You know, you always get some of them people to be like, well, I had to. They was doing nothing. You didn't have to let them do nothing. You chose to let them talk to you that long. As soon as they would have been like, Rich Gang Ford, I would have been like, I need my lawyer. You don't even get a chance to sit the fuck down. Ain't no need to sit down. I'm not talking to you. I don't got nothing to talk about. Unless you got something to talk about. Unless you gonna be like, hey, I ain't gonna lie. It was me. Whoever the fuck else you got associated with this, go on and let them go. It was all me. Let me take my shit. Take your shit. Take your motherfucking shit. I respect that. 100. Take your shit. Because don't no motherfucking body want to do no time for somebody else's crime. Ta-ta. We just don't. And don't nobody want to be put in a position to even look like they might be snitching. Because you don't know what they saying, and they don't know what you saying. And they might be the scary ones in real life. So they may the police might come in there as soon as you said, I want my lawyer. Your co-defendant ain't thinking logically like, oh, that was quick. They thinking, oh, they told on me. They over here. Because they'll come in there and be like, yeah, your partner already told on you. We already gave them a deal. You got anything that you want to add to it? That's all they got to say. And that's all it takes for you to be like, well. Motherfucker. You don't even need no chicken patty. You don't even need no motherfucking McDonald's or no Wendy's. You're good. You about to start singing like motherfucking Whitney? Well, oh no, Whitney. Oh, so sorry, sis. I'm not even gonna say singing like you. You about to start singing like a motherfucking bird. Okay? And I know why the caged birds sing. All right. Some people can't handle it. They like, yo, hey, they said they not using their mind. They not using their thinking skills. They just, period. Oh, my partner told, well, I'm going to tell on that motherfucker back a little bit harder. Like, I'm going to give him some more stuff that might, get me off. I'm going to tell him that you killed somebody 2 weeks ago. For real, this is why other crimes get brought up. They thinking that they putting the cherry on top of the cake. Not knowing that they friend never even said nothing. They friend sitting in there waiting like, yeah, I got a solid ass motherfucker over there. I know they ain't finna say nothing. Then 2-3 hours go by and you like, 5 hours go by, you like, okay. Now 8 hours go by and they're like, all right, we ready to take you. And you like, oh, where's my lawyer? Like, what happened? What? Oh no, your co-defendant took us to the crime scene and took us to go get the weapons and took us to. And you sitting there like, and then still you still a solid motherfucker. You still not finna say nothing. You just like. If you know for a fact that you riding with somebody and you didn't open your mouth and say, hey, I'm back here with a gun, or I'm back here with a sack of whatever type of drug you got. And if we get pulled over, it's mine. I ain't finna throw it under the seat or no shit. Because you'll have a motherfucker that'll throw it under the seat because they know. This is the thing, you know that the driver will be charged for anything that's in that car if it's not on somebody's person. You know that. So why would y'all do that? Why would y'all make the driver, and you didn't even tell them, you didn't warn them. They don't even know what's going on. They literally thinking that it just randomly ended up there. They may have let their brother or sister drive their car and they like, fuck, they left it in the car. The whole time you still ain't said shit. Now they let y'all go, but they arrested the driver. No, what you should have did was keep that motherfucking shit on you. And if the police would have been like, hey, y'all got anything on you? You could have chose to be like, yeah. Or you could have been like, when you got out and they patted you down and they found it, you could have been like, that's mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just about to get ready to do it, or whatever you was going to say. If you don't want to admit to having it, and they get you out and pat you down anyway, and they find it, don't be like, I don't know who that is. Where did that come from? Don't do no shit like that. Just own up to your shit. Because if you was bold enough to get in that car with whatever you wanted, then you need to be bold enough to take your shit. Or you can be bold enough to stuff your shit, male or female. Female got the coochie hole, male's got the booty holes. You got a hole, you can hide it. Why you didn't hide it? You rather go to prison than to hide your drugs. You didn't want to tell nobody. So if you wanted to still be inconspicuous, why didn't you inconspicuously put that motherfucker in your asshole? Oh, because you wanted a case. Oh, you thought you was going to get off. Oh, okay. Yeah. So you have to take the precautions that you need to take if you're going to be riding around or whatever. If you like, man, it's a gun though. I can't put that in my... Hey, then you better own up to your shit. You better be like, that's mine. Because it is. Your partner shouldn't have to even talk to the police. Your partner shouldn't even have to be like, man, I don't know who that is. Because they could be like, well, we're going to get you for lying. And they could do whatever. Now they on probation because they lied. You don't even need to put them in that position. You could be like, hey, let them go. They don't even know what the fuck. I just asked them for a ride from this gas station up here. You could let them go. I don't even know these niggas. I don't even know these motherfuckers. And let them keep fucking going. Y'all could take me. Yup. I got something. Oops, I'm caught. If you a woman or a man and your coochie and your booty hole isn't sewed up, hey, you got an easy, thank you for the roses, you got an easy motherfucking hole to put your treasure in. I'm just saying. Jay, I ain't forgot about you. My car is out of commission. You know how that go. But I still got you on that free photo shoot. No matter when it is. It could be Christmas. It could be this. But I got you, I promise. But yeah, y'all. I'm saying. People don't like to take the blame for themselves. They want to place blame on somebody else. They want to act like, they this big bad person in the streets. But they end up folding like a motherfucking... For real, they end up folding like a goddamn lawn chair. When it comes to taking the blame for themselves. Even if it comes to them being scared. They might be scared of somebody. You know what I'm saying? They might be like, you know what? I have been dipping in the pot. They might be selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? I have been dipping in the pot, but I ain't telling Big G. They like, well, Big G want to know if it's you, him, or him. Shit, tell him it ain't me. It got to be one of them. All because you scared of Big G. Own up to it. Big G probably would have been like, you know what, I'm going to make you next. You know what I'm saying? Something. Because I like that. I like that you was a real ass motherfucker to take your motherfucking shit. I like that you was so real that you could come up to me even if you was scared and tell me it was me. Don't even do nothing to nobody else. Anytime you find that type of motherfucker, keep them. For real, because they loyal. They loyal as fuck. But I done also seen some people that was loyal like that. And then somebody folded on them. They did some time and they came out. And now they They the ones snitching. Some of them, not all of them. But I done seen a few that's like, I'm not going back. Yeah, they did it. Even if it was them. Place and blame. You know, it really all comes down to accountability. When you can't take accountability, you're going to place blame on anybody. You don't give a fuck who get in trouble. You don't give a fuck what somebody lose. You could hear them saying, I got kids, and you could be a motherfucker who ain't got kids, and it's really your crime and really something that you did. And you looking at them like, heartless motherfuckers. People don't give a fuck these days. They'll lie in front of your face, to your face, about you, to you, and to other people. Just like if this person over here has more clout than you, has more friends than you, who they gonna believe? If this person never been to prison and you have, who they gonna believe? If you know this person and you don't know that person, who you gonna believe? That's why it's so easy for people to place blame on other people, because they know the upper hand that they have on the other person that they placing the blame on. They know the status and the reputation that they've had up until now. So they don't think nobody's ever going to catch on that it's them in real life. Nobody's ever going to place blame on them. They going to have their back. They're going to make sure that they good. Even if they kind of think something's going on. Oh well. That's why a lot of child molesters, rapists, abusers, users, corrupt motherfuckers go unpunished, because the other person, the real stand-up guy or gal, they knew that if they would have said anything or did anything, they would still look guilty, even if they wasn't guilty. You ever not been guilty and you look guilty still? And you was even like, you know what, even I would have been like, because that dude kind of looked guilty. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you really not guilty. You just look crazy. Like, yeah, people actually purposely put you in those type of situations because who are they going to believe? That's what it all boils down to it. Who is more believable? Who has more clout? Who has more people? Who has more of a reputation? That's what it all boils down to. Doesn't matter if you truthful or not. People are going to believe what they want to believe and who they want to believe. They don't got to believe you. Who are you? Especially if they don't know you. Who the fuck are you? People don't like to look at the facts anymore. Love you, wifey. They looking at, no, that's my people. I know them, I don't know them. Or, facts. So, are you going to use your discernment when you see somebody placing blame? Because you could tell. You know. And even if you don't know, try to use your judgment. Stop allowing people to place blame right in front of you, around you, Call motherfuckers out on it. Hold on. That's not... Oh, you making that up? Nah, I didn't. Yeah, call it out. Call it the fuck out. Y'all, I didn't need much of your time. I gotta get to my doctor's appointment. It is the Couch Chronicles where ain't no fucking limits. I love you guys so much. Only reason why I'm getting off early because I do gotta go walk my dogs and all of that. And nah, we could finish the rest of it. We still got a few more minutes. Yeah. No, we do. Also, let me tell you guys this. This is a friendly reminder that it is coming up. August the 29th is right around the corner. Right around the motherfucking corner. And that means the prison reunion, 2nd annual. Now, if you can't make it, it's all good. This is for the people that can make it. If you can make it, it is in Oklahoma City. It's going to be at Stars and Stripes Park. Kids are invited. If you want to bring your kids, be prepared. Come ready for a picture just in case we take pictures because, yeah, it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a really good time. We got a lot of things coming up this next month coming up. Stop the Violence. Prison Jail Felon Talk. ShroomTalk. We got a lot of stuff coming up. Fuck Fentanyl. Mental health talk is every month. So... Don't be ashamed of who you are. Because when you ashamed of who you are, you might be one of those ones that's placing blame on other people. If you still one of those ones that's still blaming your family for everything that you're going through, or blaming whoever caused trauma in your life, because there's a lot of people that has caused trauma in our lives. Yes, they have. But to keep blaming them and never taking... I'm not saying if you got raped to take any blame. I'm not saying that. I'm saying we can't keep using it as a crutch for our lives and allow it to ruin us and ruin our lives, because you can be your trauma and never move past it. But once you move past it, you can't keep coming back to it when something goes wrong and be like, oh, well, I got raped, or, oh, well, my life wasn't right. You can't keep doing that, because didn't you move past it? If you move past it, it's no way and no reason that you need to keep bringing it up, because you can never move past it genuinely if it keeps getting brought up. Don't bring it up. If you said that you moved past it, don't bring it up. If you genuinely know that you haven't moved past it, yes, absolutely keep talking about it. Please, get it out. But if you telling the world, your life, you telling yourself that, oh, I'm over it, oh, it's good, everything is, but then you keep bringing it up when it's convenient for you, it's starting to look like a crutch. It's starting to look like you placing blame. So let's all start learning to take accountability, even when it doesn't even seem like we should, or it's this small, or it doesn't mean that much. It means everything to take accountability for whatever you got going on or whatever you did. If you did something, own up to it. Doesn't look good or sound good with you putting blame on somebody else when you knew it was you. We got to be better than that. It's the only way that we can help the youth is, if they end up seeing and getting influenced by seeing us make this change, by seeing us taking, the blame for whatever we did, taking accountability. Put those type of examples into the atmosphere, not the examples of joining a gang, or let's start putting out the right examples, because there's too many eyes, little eyes, that are watching. They're watching you. They're learning from you. They're absorbing you and observing you. and figuring out what parts they can take out and use for themselves in front of their friends. Well, how cool is it for them to take away from you that you took accountability for something that you did? How cool is that? I mean, I personally think it's very cool. I think it's the shit when I see people own up to their shit. I'll be like, that's gotta be my tribe. That's gotta be my tribe. Because my tribe don't want nobody to get in trouble for nothing that they did. My tribe, they hold their own and they take accountability for their own. My tribe don't mind going to prison if they put themselves in the position to go to prison. They don't mind. My tribe. What about your tribe? What they on? What they be doing? Do they match you? Is it really your tribe? Tell me about it. I definitely would like to know. Because some people thought they found their tribe, and then now they looking around and none of them is around. You don't even speak to the same people anymore. Who and what is your tribe? Do you know? I love you guys. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I will see you guys tomorrow on the couch. Have a good day. I told you I got to get to my doctor's appointment.